Hi, real estate professionals. My name is Jared. I am also a licensed agent here in New Jersey. In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to get all the listings you will ever need and how to get all the buyers you will ever need. So make sure you watch it to the end. So right now we are in the back end of Facebook. We're setting up a campaign. Right here is where you could set up your conversions, your conversion event. Basically, you could set up a pixel for retargeting. If you ever went to Amazon, clicked on something, you didn't purchase it, but you saw the ads everywhere else on the internet, that is one way how you do it. So let's start off with just a budget of $10 a day in my area, which I'm in New Jersey. So as you can see, I put in Morristown, New Jersey. I picked a radius of 22 miles. You can pick a larger or smaller radius, whatever you want. And when you do that, it will update your estimated audience over here and your estimated daily reach dependent upon the budget you put in. So I'm going to be targeting people, let's say 22 to, let's change this to 65 plus, all English speaking, and I'm going to be targeting people because I want to get listings. So I will show you how to do that. You come over here to your detailed targeting, you click on browse, you click down to behaviors, you click over to residential profiles, and then here's the big one for you real estate agents, likely to move. So we click on that, and it'll update your audience and your reach. So right now you have 90,000 people within a 48-mile radius of the town that you want that are likely to move, but obviously that might be a little bit far for some of you. So let's go ahead and adjust that down to, let's say, about 25 miles. Again, it'll update the count. So now you have 14,000 people that are likely to move in your target area that are homeowners. Again, what we're going to do then is we're going to come over here to the next screen, and this is where you would set up your ad. So you would choose the page, obviously, that you're going to be looking to target, or actually the page that will be running the ads, I'm sorry. So over here, you just pick which one off. These are some of my clients. So what you would then do, you pick the Facebook page. When you do that, over here, it'll populate a picture where you'll put in the picture that you want. We help you custom design the graphics and the images. We'll give you all the programs to do that yourself, so you never have to worry about what size image, how much text to put in the image, things like that. Then you can pick if you just want it to show up on mobile or desktop, other audience networks that's shared with Facebook, so the ad would actually run on other websites, so you could actually target people on other websites when they're browsing around. So once you do that, they're gonna see the ad, again, targeted to people that are likely to move in that radius of where you're searching. Now, if you really even wanted to narrow this down further, you could click on narrow audience, and you could just click on, give it 1 second while it updates. You could just click on homeowners, so you make sure everyone that actually owns a home, which is a little detailed for too many reasons, but I'll go into it a little further later. But then your audience is 3,600 people who are homeowners in that radius that are highly likely to move. With your budget of $10 a day, you're reaching between 390 and 1,000 people on Facebook and 42 to 110 people on Instagram. So again, they'll see your ad because it's only people that have these demographics that are seeing the ad in their Facebook newsfeed. When they click on that ad, we then take them over to a page that I have here. Sorry, that's your buyer's one. This is our opt-in page where people, when they click on the ad, are going to be taken to this page. So I set this up quickly. You will actually get this template immediately when you work with us. Your logo goes up here, your phone numbers, but this whole template is set up to basically get them to opt in to click on one of these buttons to take them to the next page where they'll actually pre-qualify themselves. So obviously, if you read through this, anyone reading through this who's a possible seller looking to list their home, they're going to be very intrigued, very curious about what this actually means. How much is your home worth? Do they need to sell? They can get a quick home valuation, but here's what works really good. Access our income qualified pool of buyers, which I'll tell you guys how that works in a minute after this. A little more about the page. You can put anything you want here, like your work with Zillow, Realtor, Trulia, etc. You can type in why to work with us. Another option for them to click on this button, take the quiz, take them to the next page. Here's a video that will show you guys how to make, where you upload a video about your services, about your listings, and also how they can access these income qualified pool of buyers we're talking about. If you have any other listings, you can actually put the images here. If they click on it, can either take them to the MLS listing, or you can have a pop-up that basically will let them schedule a time to go and see that listing. A little more testimonials you can put down here, and again, another option for them to click on that button. Now, if somebody does go ahead and click on this button, the next form they're going to see is this form. Basically, it's called a lead quiz, and they will take them. They'll take themselves through these steps where they can pre-qualify themselves. So it starts off, tell me a bit more about your home, see if you qualify, see if it qualifies for our fast sell program. That immediately goes out to our list of 10,000 plus income qualified buyers in your area. This is all editable, so you can change 10,000 to whatever number it actually is, and I'll show you how to find that out. When they hit start, now they'll go through the actual pre-qual process, all automated, so you never actually have to even speak to everybody. So they can fill in their name, their property address, their phone numbers, their email address, so if you want to send out a free home valuation, you can. Reason they're selling, how soon do they need to sell, which is important for you to know. What do they think their home is worth, and how much do they need to sell it for. So obviously, if they're unrealistic, you don't really want to be dealing with them. If they have a mortgage, if they're underwater and they need to sell for much more than home is actually worth, obviously you don't want to be speaking with them. Or if you guys do and you focus on short sales, that's a good lead for you. Has your house ever been listed before? If so, why do you think it didn't sell? That would be good for you to know. Overall condition, etc., any repairs. And then, of course, if they want to answer, would you like to have access to our fast sale program I mentioned earlier? Obviously, they're going to click yes and be curious as to what that is. May I call you now to discuss setting up a time to see your house and list the property? Example answer, yes, please call now, or please call me this afternoon at whatever time after work or something like that. So they'll go ahead and hit OK, and then they'll hit submit. So when they submit this, you'll actually get an email saying you have a new submission. You'll be able to look at it quickly on your mobile, wherever you are, see if it's somebody you want to follow up with, and if they ask you to call them at a certain time, you go ahead and you reach out to them. And then you can set a time to go meet with them, and obviously close the listing. You're going to have a much more of a warm meeting, a much more higher conversion rate, because they already watched a video about you. They know you have access to a pool of buyers. They're going to be really curious about that. And how that works is basically we're going to reverse engineer everything I just showed you in the back end of Facebook. So let's say you wanted to now focus on, once you have that listing, you wanted to focus on people that are buyers in your area. So let's keep the same radius, same everything. Let's say we want to drop the age down a little to maybe, I don't know, 50 years old, 22 to 50 years old, all. We're going to focus on people that make over a certain income. Let's say, so we want to focus on people that, let's say it's a little bit of a higher end house, okay? So let's say we want to focus on people that have an income of, I don't know, $250,000 to $350,000 and $150,000 to $250,000. So right now that's at 43,000 people. And let's say we also want to focus on people, we want to narrow this audience down, who will have cash in the bank, cash on hand, who can afford a down payment on a house that expensive. So again, we're going to go over to Browse, Demographics, and we're going to, again, find Financial. We're going to go on Income, and then we're going to go down to Net Worth. You can actually choose by people who have a net worth, but what I also like is liquid assets. So this means they have cash in the bank, money enough to put down a down payment. So let's say we want people that have at least 100 to 249, and people that have, I don't know, 50 to 99, and obviously you can choose any option you want. But again, when we put that in, that'll go over to our audience and then update it. So 3,500 people just in a small radius that are more than qualified to buy an upper level house. So if we want to expand our radius to reach basically maybe more of an audience, or maybe you want to attract people that are maybe across the border of another state. Obviously, as you adjust this radius, your reach is also going to adjust. And also, obviously, as you update your budget, you're going to be able to reach more people. So estimated daily reach, you have 17,000 qualified people. With a $10 a day budget, you can reach 780 to 2,000 people that will see the house that you have your listing on. So you can, when you walk into the listing presentation, you could say, Mr. Buyer or Seller, because you have a $500,000 house, you need people uniquely income qualified. I right now have a potential reach of 17,000 people in my buyer's pool that I could immediately put your house in front of. If you list with me, and I can almost guarantee no other listing agent or broker walking in is going to tell them the same thing. So your conversion rates are drastically going to go up. Obviously, they're going to want to take advantage of that. So when you do have that listing and you then set up your buyer's campaign, when a buyer clicks on the ad about the house or a video or a walkthrough that you put out there on Facebook, when they see that video or that ad and they click on it, you can take them to this page. So again, this is totally customizable, 100%. What you do is you put in pictures about that house, little description. Obviously, they can put in their information. They click on Get in Touch, and that'll take them right to an online calendar where they can actually schedule a time to go out and see this house with you. They can set up a time. You can put a little more info in here: the location, listing price, listing agent, open house notifications, more pictures, or you can actually put a video on here, really anything you want. So it's all going to be basically geared around them getting in touch with you and really getting them excited about seeing that house that they just saw advertised on Facebook. So it's an automated process to getting the listings, reaching people from Facebook, getting them over to opt in, pre-qualify themselves, set up a time to speak with you, and then once you get the listing, you can use the same strategy to get buyers to see that listing and get them to reach out to you. So what we do for you is we set this whole process up for you. It's a one-time setup fee. We also do have an upgrade that we can run these campaigns for you on a monthly basis. Again, this is huge. It's time freedom, allows you just to focus on your business. So if you're serious about really generating all the leads you need, this is a very, very powerful way to do it. If this is something you're interested in, we have some specials going on right now. Click the button below and schedule a time to speak with me. I'll give you all the details, and you can also check out the online scheduler, how it works. Same one you would have. So go ahead, click the button below this, schedule a time to speak with me that works with you. I'll go over some of the pricing options, and we'll get you actually set up. We can do this in a matter of just about 48 hours usually. You could have a totally automated real estate lead generation, basically machine going in a matter of just 2 days for listings and buyers. Or if you're an investor, I'll actually show you a way where you can target investment properties that you're looking to purchase, etc. So again, click the button below. I look forward to speaking with you. And again, my name is Jared. I'm a licensed agent here in New Jersey. I know the real estate industry really well, and I know how to get leads out of it. If that's something you're interested in, I look forward to talking. Take care.